Good morning, everyone. Well, still warm in southeast Nebraska today, but enjoy it because a cold front is arriving this evening, and we are in for a big temperature change for Friday. Let's start 8 a.m. this morning, though, and talking about the warm temperatures. So typically this time of year, we should be seeing temperatures in the mid-30s. Instead, our 8 a.m. temperatures upper 50s to low 60s, but no rain to worry about for the morning commute. Already breezy out there this morning. And it's going to get windy again this afternoon, though not quite as windy as yesterday. Yesterday we were seeing gusts around 45 miles per hour. Today I think the biggest gusts are going to be around 35 miles per hour, but definitely can call it windy this afternoon and still warm. Look how high temperatures are going to be in the low to mid 70s. It would be warmer than that if not for the cloud cover, but still way above normal. Our normal high temperatures for this time of year, mid 50s. 3 o'clock, I think that's the earliest we could start to see a little bit of rain pop up. I think the vast majority of us are still going to be dry, but I do have to mention, particularly in the northwestern part of the area around Columbus, the rain chance beginning. Let's jump ahead to 6 o'clock. A little bit more showing up, but still not too much. It still looks like, though there's an opportunity for the homebound commute encountering some rain, the better chance of rain is going to come during the evening hours. Now, this is the cold front starting to push in, so look how we're already starting to see a temperature difference. At 6 o'clock, 60 in Columbus, but 70 in Lincoln and Omaha, and 72 in Fall City. It is still going to be windy through the early evening hours. And this is going to be a combination of showers and thunderstorms along this front. And notice how we jump ahead to 9 o'clock and definitely more activity showing up. At this point, we're talking about scattered showers and storms. I do think it's going to be a combination of both. So I don't think everyone's going to see thunderstorms. That said, for those that do see thunderstorms, could they be on the stronger side with wind gusts 40 to 50 miles per hour and perhaps some pea and dime size hail? I'm not going to rule that out. The thing is, I just don't think everyone is going to see thunderstorms. It's going to be a combination of showers and storms. Now, by the time we get to midnight, the front finally reaching around Fall City, and now look at the difference in temperatures across the area. So for Columbus to Fall City, 44 to 66, about a 20-degree difference in temperatures. And so, again, it's right along the leading edge where that chance for storms is going to be. Once we get our temperatures coming down, it looks like the chance for storms going away, and it'll just be showers, and the wind's coming down a little bit as well. We'll just call it breezy, but it's going to stay breezy for quite some time. All right, let's talk about the morning commute tomorrow. It looks like things backing off, and we're just talking about isolated showers for the Friday morning commute. So a chance of rain, but probably a better chance that you'll get to work dry without encountering a shower. And look at our temperatures Friday morning. A lot different from what we've seen this morning. Maybe still 50 in Fall City, but look at the upper 30s showing up in Columbus and York. And I do think the rain chance is going to be picking up again as we go through the morning hours on Friday. And the best chance of rain is probably going to be Friday afternoon. And again, the temperature's just so different compared to today. And I have to say that there's probably going to be more rain in the eastern part of the area than the western part of the area. Definitely, I think everyone's going to see rain on Friday, but I think there's going to be more frequent rain, not as many breaks in the activity across the eastern part of the area, because this front, though it's going to be clear of us, it's going to be stalled out over in Iowa. So the closer you are to that front, the wetter it's going to be. And notice how, even though our temperatures 1 o'clock Friday afternoon only in the low 40s, we're still talking about the chance for some thunderstorms, some heavy rain and lightning spots. No severe storms, but I'm not going to rule that out. It's still going to be a combination of showers and storms. And these are high temperatures. 4 o'clock Friday afternoon, some making it into the mid 40s, but others getting stuck in the low 40s. And because it's still going to be breezy, with gusts 20 to 25 miles per hour, we're talking about feels like temperatures, low 40s and upper 30s. Where our highs are only in the low 40s, like Lincoln and Omaha, it's only going to be feeling like the upper 30s. That is it. What a change 24 hours makes. And notice how there's still a good chance for rain, particularly across the southeastern part of the area. Friday afternoon for the homebound commute. So let's talk about Friday evening plans. Notice the activity backing off. So the evening hours looking drier than the afternoon. That peak in the activity during the afternoon hours, but the rain chance still there, even 10 o'clock. Notice how it is still there. Notice how the heaviest rain is pushing off to the east. So we're trying to dry out, but it's going to be a struggle. Looking drier for Friday evening, the farther north and west you are, and then south and east. And still going to be breezy Friday night as well, making it extra chilly Friday night. And as far as when the rain is finally going to come in, I think we're going to see less and less as we get into late Friday night. And I think the last of the activity is going to wrap up during the early morning hours on Saturday, and Saturday afternoon is looking dry. So how much rain are we talking about? We could definitely use it with the ongoing drought. And as we saw in that model, I think there are going to be higher rain totals to the south and east than the north and west. And what we're looking at is most of us probably seeing 1/4 of an inch to 3/4 of an inch, with those 1/4 inch totals more likely to the north and west, and those 3/4 inch totals more likely to the south and east. So most of us are probably going to see around 1/2 an inch. But because we're talking about the possibility of thunderstorms, usually the model underdoes some of the higher rain totals. Yes, most of us are going to see 1/4 inch to 3/4 an inch. But if you do get those thunderstorms, especially if you get a couple of thunderstorms, I do think in a few locations, particularly in the southeastern part of the area, we could see rain totals around 1 to 2 inches.